All right. Oh, good. Everything's going. I wasn't sure if it was going to. So, I guess nobody's here at the moment. Nobody wants to play with me. All right. So, what's going on, guys? It's a Sunday live stream. However, it's also going to be kind of a post Lupus for Lupus talk and chat about the actual contest and stuff like that. So, if and when people show up, we'll talk. So, I know it's kind of last minute. Normally, I give about a good 30 40 minutes. Id Monster, what's up? I knew somebody would show up eventually. Okay, so at the moment, what I'm going to be doing is playing with my H2 Magnum here. I want to get him back into Gundam mode. He was in flyer mode for a while. But yeah, it was a crazy last few days getting through the judging of the contest. And we really slept in. What's up, 01 Shield? How's it going? So yeah, we slept in this morning because it was a late night last night, filming or getting the video output in time so that you guys could see it at least, you know, at the end of last night or early this morning, depending on where you're at in the world. Oh, the last few days of judging has been crazy. Just making sure that everybody, all the judges were on the same page. I got numbers from everybody. It was a heck of a thing. So, for everybody who did see the contest video, you know, let me know what you thought about the builds. I know not everybody probably commented, but now would be the time to do that. There were some really amazing builds in my opinion. And to be totally honest, there were some that were less than thrilling. Hey, at least everybody put in effort. I will give you all the credit in the world for doing what you can in the time given and trying to maximize your skills. And some people put in a ton of effort, and I'm not entirely certain they got the results they wanted. And you know that kind of sucks. Not saying your build sucks, but if the outcome was not really what you were after, but you got it done, you put the work in. That was great. Now, I am going to do a video some point this week and compile everybody's entries. And that's going to take a while. I'm not going to put every picture from every entry in there, but I'll put a few so that you guys can see the actual stuff that people did, in fact, build. Okay, so I got the legs on there. So because I'm going to be reviewing the spoilers for this week, got the double diver coming up. I figured I needed to get the H2 Magnum up and running. We built the RG Unicorn early last week. His first kid. I had a good time. It came out pretty well. HGF91 showing up next time. Okay, cool. What's up, Ryan? All right. Oh, I do have a tiny bit of news regarding the contest and prizes. If you watch the video, I mentioned that the RG Tall Geese was delayed because of what Bandai did to us. I did find that Gundam Planet did get the RG Tall Geese in, so I went ahead and ordered one. Hopefully, I put the order in today. It should be here by the end of the week. And then the one that was previously ordered, I'll just hold on to that for me so that we can review that for you guys. Hey, what's going on, Eric? The prizes are technically taken care of. We're going to be emailing people as soon as possible. Or if you saw that your name was picked, go ahead and email the Lupus for Lupus with your information. Because I know there were quite a few of you guys that I didn't even know that are in the Texas or even Houston area that participated. And if you were one of the winners, let me know. Send us all your information. We're going to be able to all pick it out from the email. We all have access to the Lupus for Lupus Gmail. Do I have any opinion on RG Strike Freedom? I don't, because I never built it. I've heard many things about a few of those kits being basically plastic grenades where they will absolutely come apart on you. Oh, I'm really thirsty. But today, since the contest is pretty much out of my way, Yes, Roberto, the house is essentially repaired. On that note, because I haven't been vlogging lately, yeah, yeah, I don't know what that was. Sorry. They did fix the walls. They've repaired the water leak. They opened everything up, dried everything out, put up new sheetrock. They painted. They just finally got the trim on the walls on Friday. The only problem that we have now is they have to repair a circuit so that our dishwasher works. For some reason, amidst all the water leaking, at the same time, our dishwasher quit working. And they did everything. They had a real electrician, not just our maintenance guy. Our maintenance guy spent 4 hours trying to decipher why it couldn't get power. Chased every circuit, checked for continuity, could not figure out why it didn't have power. Electrician came in, used his little fancy wand thingy to try to trace circuits. Couldn't find it, couldn't figure out where the heck it went, so they're just going to come in tomorrow and rip open ceilings and put in a brand new circuit, so our dishwasher and our disposal have a brand new circuit, and they're just going to disable the old one, and hopefully we won't end up with any fires. But at the moment, and also they're going to have the sheetrock guys already on site fixing our neighbor's apartment, as far as I know. So they'll be here. They can just patch those holes like instantly and get everything back up and running. Okay, finish CeraVe Scheherazade. I just actually placed an order for all the new upcoming kits earlier, so. You did not win the Epion, Eric. You're so full of shit. This charity made a footprint in the Gunpla community for sure. Thank you. I actually appreciate that comment there, Ryan. I want to join. I was going to join the contest, but lost track of time because work is hectic. All I had lupus rex like everyone else, apparently. And I had no ideas as well. That's pretty funny. Jimmy, what's up? Hey, Lee. All right. So I think on the next contest, which some of you guys know about, and we're not publicly talking about it yet, until I have everything nailed down, I'm not going to actually make that official announcement. But I'm going to add a creativity section to it. So whereas we judged on quality and detail work and stuff like that, there were some of you guys who like had really creative ideas, but technically weren't getting extra points for that. And I think like if your creativity sort of goes beyond your skill, I think that should show. Because if we're judging only on your quality of your build versus the creativity of what you did, I think you're missing out on points. So the next contest, which will be next year, obviously. I'm not trying to pull it again this year. This was already a nightmare. Just only because of everything that happened at the same time. Not that doing the contest was a nightmare. It was just so hard situationally to make it happen. What do I think of the MG Sinanju? Go watch my MG Sinanju review and you will know that, Mr. Starwolf. Josh Starwolf, you in particular caused us problems because we did not know your actual name. So we assumed that the only Josh that entered was you. Had to figure that one out. So guys, next time, and I explained this mildly in the video. Okay, if you're going to use a pseudonym, tell us your actual name, because if your actual name is what was on the entry form, but your submission was a pseudonym of some sort, we really need to know who you are. There were 2 or 3 people that were like, who is this? And we had to dig and dig, even going all the way back to the actual Eventbrite registration to really figure out who you were, because sometimes even the email alone was different. Or in the case of the people who had somebody else buy the ticket for them, that caused minor confusion until we went back and dug through. So we thought somebody was missing entirely when it turned out he bought a ticket for someone else. So that was just confusing. Jason Rayner, Momo Kapoor, and Jinx Ogre as well. They arrive on Friday. I ordered mine. Hopefully they will be coming in. Yeah, Ryan. Yeah, you best keep your mouth shut, sir. Though I look forward to working with you and a few other designers on t-shirts and stuff for that. I'm excited about that contest, and it's so hard to not talk about it, but I don't want everybody to get their hopes up and really start rolling into it until I make the official announcement, which will be near the end of this year, because I want to give you guys about 6 months or so to really get in there and build something cool. So that's what I'm going for that. Yeah. Well, Eric, you know, you already know the rules, and I'm gonna make it a steadfast rule in that contest. So, I mean, if you got a cool idea, sure for that. Okay. I don't think that's true, Jason. um, but guys, like I said, and of course I'm wearing my Lupus for Lupus shirt here. Like I said in the video, this coming week, sometime soon, I'm going to isolate the Lupus for Lupus store so that all the money will just be donated directly to the charity. I don't have to handle any of the money from now on in this case. The only reason I wanted to handle the money was so that I could see the total. Mind you, I have all the money isolated away from my own stuff, so that like in the case of like the Eventbrite, it was going directly to the Lupus for Lupus PayPal, and then that's going directly to the Lupus for Lupus bank account, so that my money isn't intermixing. I didn't want to have that problem and stuff like that, and then maybe by next year I'll actually file to become a true charity. We'll see what happens on that. Maybe that'll help, because honestly, as I mentioned in the actual video, we lost big on fees. Like, it ate up probably a quarter of the profits, and that really perturbed me, because it did not say it was going to be that much, and I don't know if they were charging. And I said it to, and the way I had it set was that we would take the fees out of the profits instead of putting it on you guys. Next time I honestly might change that, but I will say that up front. So if there's any processing fees or anything like that associated, if I go back with Eventbrite or a similar ticketing website, which actually was magnificent for keeping you guys organized, because all I had to do was look at each level and say, here's everybody who bought a ticket, and it was perfect for organizing it. We just locked out on fees and it sucked. What do we got here? Send the jobs your way. Of course. I definitely recommend you for doing a lot of stuff. I like the Dragon Ball stuff you've been doing lately. I've been following you, of course, on Instagram. Guys, if you're not following our creator on Instagram, I forget actually what his Instagram is. I think it's just Ryan Liu on Instagram. Go check out his stuff. He does some phenomenal work. Right now he's doing a series in Dragon Ball, and it's great. So, putting the RG kits I get on a shelf so they won't be moving around much at all. They will literally fall apart. Like, I've seen them just fall apart sitting there. So, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, I think that the GPO1 full burn-in looks phenomenal. Just don't ever touch it. Like, the early RGs, you really need to glue. I've seen the actual Grandpa Gundam fall apart as it was being assembled. Like, it just would not stay together at all. You stick RG kits on a shelf with Gorilla Glue. I would. I totally would. Now, I've only got one RG kit over there, and that's the RG Unicorn right over here over my shoulder. I will be getting the RG Banshee Norn to go with it, and presumably the RG Phoenix whenever it comes out down the year. Of course, I'll have the RG Tall Geese, but I might give that one up just because. I like it. I want to review it. I like the Tall Geese. It's always been one of my favorite things. And of course, I have which way am I leaning? I have a Tall Geese shelf. Oh, can't really see it. It's directly behind me. Hold on. Which way am I leaning? There. Tall Geese shelf directly behind me. I don't like having the same kit in multiple grades. I think it, like, I don't know. It's not cohesive to me. So I want a full MG shelf and I want a full HG shelf. I don't like having an MG and an HG of the same thing. I think it bothers me to some degree. Shameless plug. Oh yeah, there you go. Ryan Lulu. There you go, guys. Not shameless, because you supported this contest probably more than anybody else design-wise. I mean, Steve put in a ton of work designing the other shirt. And of course, he hand drew all of that stuff, which made it a little difficult to put on a t-shirt. But I like Steve's designs, and then like other stuff that we've got that I still never put through on a t-shirt. I want to do that. The backing for this particular type of shirt, I really want to do. RG Banshee eventually get another unicorn, so yeah, cool. Okay. I literally have one 100 by L Vidar sitting in a box that's not building anything. What's wrong with me? Why are you not building anything, Ryan? Get after it, bud. Prepping paint, some kits in a shop, started raining, gave up, decided to bring them inside, and had the GPU on in a little tub on top of it. Okay. Oh. MG Full Armor Gundam Thunderbolt. I don't have that, so unless I borrow someone else's, I can't review that. And well, I have it in HG, so I'm not likely to pick it up in MG form. Now, I have a friend who was kind of willing to let me build his Psycho Zaku Verka. He was going to keep it. I was just going to build it and review it, which is fine with me. I have nowhere to put the thing, but I don't know if that ever is going to pan out, to be honest. Like I said, if people I know have these kits to look at, I will gladly review them. We've seen this before. Nick let me borrowing things. Even Thomas Rice, we've looked at one of his kits that he built. A couple other people bringing stuff over just for me to look at, like Dion bringing over his Zoids to look at, stuff like that. So, I mean, like, I'll look at it and I'll review it by all means. I won't be able to review on the build side and how hard something is. Also, that is a lot of money to dump on that full armor Gundam. RGs are fancy headaches. That's a very good way to put it. Question. Would I have to take the pictures for next year's contest, or would it be okay to show you once it's done in one of the meets? I don't know what you're saying, Eric. So, phrase that better. I don't know what you're actually asking. I like to stay with MGs. That's fine. Hey, I was a nothing but an MG builder until I really went off the deep end into building 00 kits, because I wanted more 00 stuff, and that was the only way to get it. So, MG Sananji Verka. See, oh, I think I've seen your post, Josh. And I think you were asking at one point about which was better, the Verka or the OVA. And I prefer the OVA. I like the colors better. I like that you get the extra weapons. The Verka has some other issues. What Ryan said, have fun with those trim pieces on that thing. Would I have to take pictures for next year's contest? Or would it be okay to show you once it's done at one of these? Oh, to submit into the contest. I get you. Hey, Mitch. So, guys, of course, I mentioned it before. Mr. Inked Gunpla was one of my judges. I think I accidentally forgot to mention him in the video, so I apologize to that. He was definitely mentioned at the end in the credits, which, by the way, behind the scenes, trying to make those credits roll at the end, they're only specified to be so long, and because I added so much more to it, it really wouldn't scroll properly. It took me 40 minutes to balance that to where I could actually get everything to truly sit in place. That was a pain in my butt. RG Sazbi is your second RG kit. RG Sazbi, I think, is going to be pretty neat. No, I don't think I mentioned you by name, Mitch. I know I mentioned everybody else. But either way, it doesn't matter. How's your boy doing? By the way, his son had to have surgery the other day, guys, which put off his judging a little bit. So that's not blaming him for anything, of course, but you know, life is what happens when you're busy making plans. And you guys know what was happening with me. You know, of course, everybody else got super busy. Zeta made a video about all the things that have been going on with him, why he hasn't built his kit that we were supposed to both build on each side and show off. So, okay, that's fine. If you want to give me credit and I don't remember myself giving myself credit, then that's fine. I edited the video and I went, I don't think I mentioned Mitch at all. Still a pain in your ass. Well, okay. That's what kids do. Neil's Convoy. RG Susby looks awesome. Need to see reviews on it. See how well it holds together. Yeah, that thing is going to be big and heavy for an RG. So that's going to be pretty interesting. I don't think I'll pick that one up personally. But once again, I know people who probably will. And I will gladly take a look at it. I don't want to buy things. And I think I've said this from the beginning on my channel. I'm not going to buy stuff just because it's popular. It's my money, it's my time, it's my effort. If I don't think it's worth it, if I'm not interested in it, I'm not going to sink the money into it. And a lot of reviewers fall into that trap. they go and they're like, okay, well, everybody else is doing this. I'm going to throw the money at it. And then there's no payoff. The risk, and the benefit and risk analysis kind of plummets. So the RG Sinanju might be awesome, but it's an investment on something that I don't necessarily care to have. If they did a few other things, maybe. I've never been into RGs. I've built only one or two. I didn't really dig them that much. They look great. I don't like building them. They are what they are. I will shave the RG Salisbury. I don't know what that means. Have. There you go. RG new Gundam. It'll happen. Don't even worry about that. Yeah, you're a little bit behind there, bud. Oh, and guys, I have to hold on. This is funny. I'm gonna have to pull this up. Sorry, Zeta texted me. I forgot. We're divvying out the prizes, so I forgot to message him back. Okay, anyway, so I wanted to show you this. This is hilarious. So, Thomas Rice's wife took a picture of him last night watching the video. Because I don't think he saw originally that he won. I think his wife watched the video first and then had him watch it. Give me a second. I gotta go find that picture, but it's hilarious. And if you guys, hold on, because he was on a live stream over here not long ago. But see if you can see this. That's his face. He said he had that look on his face for 2 minutes straight after realizing that he had won. And totally unrelated, the Texas Gundam Club had a contest yesterday as well that he won there. So his one kit, he entered the same thing. His one kit won 3 separate prizes for him. So he won a PG Exia over there on top of the things that he won here. And I brought it up, and this perhaps it was worded improperly. We brought up the fact that he had entered the same kit in my contest, and apparently he was told that's okay since that's not really a proper contest because it's for charity. And I went, what? So, all right. Hey, Paul. What's up, buddy? Feel the same way. Shoki, yeah. RG Barbatos. Not really worth it, honestly, but because they would have to really rework the RG frame to make that work for IBO. You and that Gyonko, man. That thing, okay. Tell me what this contest is that has you building something that ridiculous. Like, guys, I can't show, because this is a family-friendly-ish channel, I can't show you what he's working on. Because it is not a family-friendly thing as, wait, you haven't seen the winner's video yet? Why are you here? Go watch the winner's video, B-Nuts. PG Barbatos. PG Barbatos, yes. I had a Discord, yes. I started a Discord and literally 2 people joined, so I kind of abandoned it, if I'm totally honest. It was harder for me to set up and do things via Discord than other stuff, so it is what it is. RG kits purely because I want 1/144 scale and I want nice uniform size. HG stuff is all uniform size, so that doesn't make sense, Ed. Yonko gave her our Gaga's gear, yeah. He gave her some other things. Yeah. I joined Discord. Okay, good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Eric. The thing that Mitchell was building is really ridiculous. I can't feature what he did to that Gyonko, but it's called hentai, so you can just put your mind to trying to figure that part out. Or go follow Mitchell. Are you posting that on the Inked Gunpla page on Facebook or no? Let me know. What's up, Super Droid Ferguson? That's funny. Yeah, exactly. Everybody loves Gyunko. I'm gonna go see. Be right back. Oh dear God! If you don't come back, you know why. There you go. How's my lupus build? It's exactly the same as it was last Monday. So I have not been able to work on it because I've been doing so many other things. Honestly, this week was still pretty crazy with the house finally getting fixed, um, doing the contest parts. I was doing a build that's not sitting here. I did, like I said, I knocked out a double O diver this past week, along with some other kits that I didn't even get a chance to unbox. It was a last minute thing for the Off the Runner podcast. So I just grabbed something that, frankly, I didn't think I needed to do an unboxing for. So there's going to be a review without an unboxing. I'm sure nobody's going to care about that. Yeah, I guess that's true. They're all in the same scale. I mean, I think I understand what you're trying to say, but the 1/144 is the size scale. So regardless, it's all uniform. The kits are just different sizes because the Gundams are different sizes. I just posted a set of whips of your SteelAngelJohn build. Where? On the Discord? Because nobody's gonna see that. I joined the Gunpla or the GBA Discord and was active on it for like 3 days and then just gave up. To be totally honest, I something about Discord rubs me the wrong way, and I think it's because it reminds me of the old days before Facebook and MySpace and things like that, the more social networky stuff, where everything was chat type forums and you had threads everywhere and people could just I think I don't like that. And that sounds weird, but it's both too organized and too disorganized for me, and I don't function that well. My brain does not do that well anymore. So that's why. You draw a kit and you give it a Mark II twist. Okay. So how the hell did you get to that? So I don't even understand. Oh, in the Texas Gundam Club. Okay, I got you. You took it a few steps further just to piss off Carlos. Oh my God. Of course you did. Well, I guess because you got wrangled into it, you weren't too happy about joining in on that contest, anyways. I would have much rather you been in on this contest. Like, I know you sent your previous Lupus to be featured, and it got lost somewhere in the shuffle when you sent it to me. Actually, I think it's on my computer somewhere. But if you look, like, if you guys were like went through all the folders on my computer of everything that I video, offload, and all that stuff by month, it's ridiculous. I can't find anything anymore. Yeah, it's probably a good thing. You posted after. Oh, duh, that makes sense. Actually, I was gonna say, find a way to send. Oh, actually, you know what, Ryan? Mitchell sent me the pictures. I'll send you the picture. How about that? That's what I'll do. Because he posted this garbage. Oh, and I gotta go back. It's gonna be way back in there. Yeah, and we were gonna do a hangout, I think, this morning with as many judges as could get in, but I think scheduling wise it just wasn't gonna work out. I didn't even get out of bed until like 9:30 this morning, guys. Like, we were so tired last night after going to the movies and getting home and then editing out the video, everything. Of course, the Miss Shoki didn't help with the editing part. She just went to bed. And yesterday was so busy at work, I only got maybe an hour to actually edit the video. I was gonna sit there and edit like all day while I had breaks. Um, I'm only authorized to send you work. Well, you might want to draw this. Mitchell, I didn't even realize you put it on that stand base. That's ridiculous, man. Sad thing is, you're probably going to be one of the best builds in that competition. News update, our creator has gone blind. Has not gone blind. Yes, we are aware of it. It posted in GBA Discord. Oh, okay. I'm still going to send it to Ryan anyways. It's ridiculous. It's just that ridiculous. That's why. There you go. There you go, Ryan. Now you can go blind. Don't zoom in too close. You'll put an eye out. Damn it, Mitchell. My phone did not charge last night. It's annoying. You saw it yesterday, I think, to die on. Oh, by the way, did you, there you go. Okay. Eric, did you guys share pictures of your Zoid builds yet? Because I didn't see any. I could share all the pictures I took, but I was holding off until after I did the video, obviously. Jason, update the news. Oh, that's funny. He's gone blind now, guys. Alright, so I think I'm going to do a build stream at some point this week, but today, after I'm done with the live stream and done dropping crap, which I just knocked... What is that? What did I just knock over? I need to do unboxings this afternoon on the Beam Master, the Red Beret, and Burps. Master Grade Monday, I'm going to do a Master Grade unboxing so that we can do the thing. You almost forgive you. That's funny. Oh, Jesus. But if you guys, do you guys have any other questions about the contest, like anything else? Because I wish I could have pictures floating about right now on the live stream, but I cannot, unfortunately. I don't have that power. Are those nub marks? Oh dear lord. Yeah, the Starscream Zoid build was awesome. Terra Scream, as I named it, because I named these things, like, in case you guys don't know, like sometimes the creators don't necessarily, their builders didn't necessarily name the things they built. So I actually kind of named the Terra Screen, and we went back and forth on the Liger. So I think we settled on Liger, Jaeger, Zolomon, but originally it was Liger Thawne, which is, if there's a confusion in the thumbnail and title, if you see it posted, it'll be two different things. But because it was a reverse flash theme, we originally called it Thawne, as in Eobard Thawne, reverse flash. But then the fact that it's the Liger Jaeger, which the Jaeger means hunter, and then you got Hunter Zolomon, which is Zoom, which is another reverse flash. So right down the middle, one way or the other, it can still be a reverse flash because those two really had similar color schemes. Clean them nub marks, Nick. Nick's not here. Hey, don't pick on Nick this week, guys. Yeah, I believe his father's funeral is very, very soon, or just happened. I'm not entirely certain. What comic books have I read recently and enjoyed? I've been catching up on the DC stuff. I need to finish off the No Justice 4-week thing that just got done. I have them, and I've got the Green Arrow tie-in. I haven't read that. I've been reading all the other new Age of Heroes comics as well. Some of those are just kind of eh. New Challengers I wasn't super interested in. I grabbed the first one and it's just like okay. I got bored with it, to be honest. I also picked up the new Man of Steel from Brian Michael Bendis. I have not got a chance to really dig into that one yet. I don't think, because I read one of the other Superman comics recently as well. I did start reading Batman Sins of the Father, which is actually pretty interesting. I like the Black Spider character who looks just like Spider-Man Noir, which is really funny. It belongs in Rule 34. That is entirely true. And that's terrible. I just now read that, Mitchell. Good God. Congrats to everyone else who tested themselves and participated in the contest winners and all. Yep. Liger looked more like a Jolteon than Reverse Flash to me. Yeah, I made the Jolteon joke as well. Dion punched me. Hey, Robert White finally got a notification. Gotta hit that bell, guys. Yeah, he wasn't building it as a Pokemon would. See, I made the joke because Eric has a Jolteon hanging from his rearview mirror. So whenever we go to leave and he's got that in there, I was like, "There's your inspiration, Dion." Blue Destiny Unit 1, just gonna wing it, go with RG Strike Freedom, worst case scenario. Yeah, the glue, yeah. I don't think people enjoyed the Strike Freedom, to be totally honest. Rule 34 is that if it exists, there is porn of it. That's Rule 34 of the internet. So if you come up with anything in particular, odds are somebody's made something pornographic of it. Robernaut. I don't know what you're trying to say there. Hold on, what? That was okay. The chat just did something weird. It like went up and then went down. Somebody must have deleted a message. You don't need to know something you should be involved with. Your clan for now. The bell is on YouTube. Just won't let me know. Okay. You. That's right, Roberto. You is the right response. Yeah, honestly, YouTube's subscription thing is so broken, it's ridiculous. Especially when I do something so fast like this. I mean, there was only a 20-minute turnaround for me setting up the live stream to it starting, so you guys wouldn't have got a notification about it very like a long time ago. If I planned it out like first thing this morning and set it up, you guys would have been notified like hours ago that I was gonna have one. But I've noticed that a lot of subscription boxes or subscription tabs or whatever you want to call it are not showing most of your subscriptions. They'll show like certain ones, newest videos, stuff like that, like it should, but you'll still be missing a lot. And it does come down to, it's analyzing what you're watching, even if you're subscribed to it. So if you are watching, if you're liking, if you're commenting on videos of your subscriptions, of your creators that you like to watch, it's going to show it more to you than anything else. If you're not really paying attention to what one of your creators is putting out, or say like you let things go for like a week and then you come in and watch, yeah, it's going to start bumping that down to suggestions and stuff. So that's why. Even Sesame Street, yes. Yes, Roberto. Even Sesame Street. Don't search it. Finally found somewhere that still has the 1/100 scale 00 kits. Really? Like, well, the no grades? Yeah, those. Well, they re-released them, I believe, beginning of last year with the 10th anniversary. So a lot of people picked them up then. Which, yeah, the bell is broken, but it's still a better way to go. But you guys know I'm putting out. You guys know that my schedule is Monday through Saturday. Essentially, every single day I'm putting out something. Saturday's the only iffy day. Sunday will usually be the live streams if I do one at all, unless there's a random something that's got to be brought up in the middle of the week. I do want to do. I think I might do a Gunpla News this week because there has been a few announcements in the last couple weeks. Nothing major, but a few things I wouldn't mind talking about. So I can just do that. If you have over 1,000 YouTube channels like I do, and you watch different YouTube channels a day, YouTube will get confused. This is entirely true, which is why you really should like pare down your subscription, to be totally honest. I did that the other day. I realized there was a lot of channels that I'm subscribed to that I just don't watch. Like, and I went, it's fine to give them a subscriber number, but if you're not watching, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's the same thing like I just said. It's not going to bother pushing that person out, even to your subscription box, if you're not watching their content. So sometimes you just gotta unsubscribe. I think they might disqualify you. We'll see what happens, buddy. What have been some of your favorite anything from 2018? That is a really broad question there, Roberto. I don't know because 2018 is only barely halfway done. Um, and I've done a lot of stuff this year that is out of the box for me, technically speaking. No, no pun intended. Just stuff that's out of the box. Oh yeah, I gotta clean up some stuff up there. Um, your eye transplant partner will go blind too. Oh my god. Um, I don't know. I mean, I've liked a lot of things this year. I mean, I haven't built that many 2018 kits, which is one thing. This is going to be the year of build divers kits, and I want to try to get through as many 2018 kits as I can, but obviously I don't build as fast as a lot of other reviewers do. And if I did skip unboxings entirely and was building at a kit every other day, I mean, I think I might get burned out really quick, to be totally honest. Some of these kits are stupid fast. Like I built the Double O Diver in like 2.5 hours. I built the the H2 Magnum in like 3.5 hours, if that. I built the Goof prototype with a little bit of paint and the decals and stuff like that. It took me about 4 hours. So some of them aren't like stupid fast. Some of them are like really quick. The fact that I've got into different collectibles and stuff this year, like Star Wars Black Series stuff, which I have not reviewed these yet. Grocery Gang figures, which you guys have not seen any of my reviews yet for that, but they're coming. Believe me, they're coming. They're already done. And I've got into Marvel Legends this year, which has been fun, but nobody's really watching those. And honestly, there's an oversaturation of Marvel Legends videos out there. So it is what it is. A to Z is one of my favorite things this year. I will give you that, Ben. It is very, very good. I like that. The Mega Me device. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Actually, I believe, Gundam Planet just announced that they got more of those. If I was into the Frame Arms girls, I would probably be buying those things. There are new Frame Arms kits coming that I absolutely have to buy. They're just too damn cool. I have way too much to buy this year, so I might do a push just to get more people on my Patreon. And it's one thing for me to be doing my Patreon picks and stuff like that, where the guys have access to tell me what to build. There's guys out there who are just using Patreon to offset the YouTube money they're not making, and it works because I'm making right now I think $35-ish with all of my Patreon subscribers. If I could get up to $200 a month just from Patreon, that would offset all of this. But that would also mean that I can do more on YouTube and I don't have to worry about monetization, because I could turn off monetization and do different things that would require a lot of copyright strikes and stuff like that under normal circumstances. So you're exactly. Oh, in case you guys are wondering, at the beginning of that video of the builder swap video, when it said My Wallet Presents, that's my pretend sponsor of being My Wallet, because that's where all my money comes from. And I actually had planned out to do My Wallet commercials to insert into my videos, like a sponsored video. And I was going to have the guys at Hobbytown, Dion, and them help me out with that. And I have them planned. It's getting the time and actually doing those things is a lot harder. I'm still building Double Zeta. Took a break from him for a long time, working on legs. That's the problem I have, is taking breaks. And that's the big, like, the custom builds I've got in the other room. The custom local type that's supposed to be going to, oh my god, my brain just died. You guys know. I'm so tired. I feel bad. I have not finished it. And it's having our entire living room, dining room area as a giant mess right now totally brought all that to a halt. The giant kit bash I've been working on, which is actually over there in the corner now, that got knocked over amidst moving furniture, and I'm hoping nothing was damaged. Stuff came apart for sure, but I've been working on that for months, almost a year probably, and it's nowhere near completion, but I don't want it to be destroyed mid thing. Not to mention, I'm in the middle of trying to plan out a new kit bash, which Eric, I need to get with you on that Good lord. The Julia. Okay. My kits are sponsored by my wife's brothel. Right. I believe that. Can't disqualify you, not breaking rules. Okay. Waiting for all the final versions. I would, but when you can buy all the option part kits, I don't want to wait the extra time just to have them. Our creator loses contact with Shoki after exploiting non-family friendly Gunpla model. Just attempting to... My wallet presents. Yeah. Jason says the forbidden Fallout 4 problem. Start playing Fallout 4 very loudly. Good lord. Joke is going too far. It is. I said. But no, I've got the... I've got a big kit bash, another kit bash that I'm working on, planning out right now. I want to design it, plan it out, but I have to finish the other ones first. Reese, good lord. So yeah, I was like, I'm very sorry, Reese, that the local type has not been finished yet. I apologize for that, man. And I don't know how I ever thought I was going to get that done in a couple weeks. It's been months, and yeah, there's been gaps of time, and it comes down to some of my skill. Because the last thing I was working on was the legs and the leg armor that was being customized. And I reached a point where I couldn't go any further with the idea I had. And I stumbled and I just went, okay, I don't know where to go. And that was really holding me back. And I've got 2 ideas that I can do with what I've got. And that will result in me not having to totally start over again on that section. Which I already did. So... And I'm itching to get that finished so that I could show all you guys. Not to mention get it to Reese finally. Which Ryan, I need to get with you on custom box art for that, by the way. Which I think you should be able to pull off really easy. Is the double Zeta unnecessary overkill? Yes. You've heard great things from my wallet. That's funny. Gonna play Fallout 76. Nope. I've never played a single Fallout game ever. And if you guys don't realize, I don't have time to game anymore. Like, I used to. I guess in some cases, I have plenty of time to actually sit down and play games. I just don't. Because I'm either devoting my free time now to editing or filming or building. I don't have time to game anymore. I would love to play God of War, like the new one. I don't own a PlayStation, but I was really considering getting one just to be able to play this game. Not to mention all the Gundam games that are coming out or are out. I really wanted to get a Switch with my extra money left over from my vacation. However, my paychecks during my vacation were so garbagey that I can't afford to do that. So, after my vacation, now that my vacation is over and I'm back to work full-time again, and now that the house is getting back in order, I can really start getting back in my review schedule the way I had it. Because all of the other reviews, the Voltrons, the Ninja Turtles, all that stuff has been filmed for months at this point, and just slowly trickling out. But the build time for doing like MGs and stuff like that, along with trying to get all my new builds caught up, I'm never going to get this unless if I could sit down for like 2 weeks straight and do nothing but just build HGs. That might every single day, 2 or 3 a day, I would probably get caught up on my backlog. But I can't just do that. I would go insane. Customs would be very easy. Yeah, that's entirely right. He's nicking your puns. That's funny. Good lord. You mean Dad War? No, as dang it, help me out here. Game trailers, honest game trailers put it. Dad, oh boy. You don't get a cookie. There we go. You guys are crazy. But either way. See, like I've got, and this, even when I get caught up on all the current figures and other things like that I've already got reviewed, which I'm going to probably start putting out 2 a day on those if I have to, because I'm so far behind. I've got more that I've purchased since that I haven't even reviewed. They're all just sitting here. I've got a lot of the Deadpool Marvel Legends sitting here, but because I want to do skits for those, and I need to plan those out properly, which also kind of got hindered by what was going on here. Those are just sitting there. I've got Black Series sitting here, which I can go ahead and review. I've got one more, like I just showed. I got another Grocery Gang figure. I've got a Marvel Legends Iron Man here that I really want to crack into because it's freaking cool. I've got the Iron Man that Art sent me that I have never reviewed. I put the Walking Dead Glenn figure on the wall. I didn't even bother reviewing it. Just, I figured there's no reason to. Just, it is what it is. Help me pick one to build next, Musha or Psycho Zaku. Build the Psycho Zaku so that I can review it, Eric. Teal'c of War. Wow. What's a spell check? There you go. Spelling perfect as I. Haven't seen many Musha builds. Psycho Zaku. Actually, because... Oh, you know what? Okay. Which would you guys rather me do? And this is opening up a scary door. So I've got the MG Shin Musha, which is a cool kit, but is going to be a very long build. Or I've got the Cosval Custom 3.0 Grandpa Gundam, which that was what I was planning on doing for tomorrow. And I like the 3.0, and I like the look of this one. Of course, water slides being P Bandai. But like the Musha is really cool, but I feel like it's going to take a lot longer to build than just 1 week because there's so much stuff. Which actually, the Musha 2... yeah, but your grammar is poo. How about 100 Vidar by L for me? I don't have those. Oh, you want to know which one you should build? Go with Vidar, then by L. Vidar's a good one. No, I'm going to change the color, right? Well, build it first and then change the color, damn it. Actually, do the Psycho Zaku as a Black Tri-Star version. I think that would be cool. Black Tri-Star Zaku. Boy. The game featuring Kratos. Honestly, it would just be a good movie. Like, leave it animated, just make all the cutscenes, shorten down the battles, and just take all of the movie. Like, just make it one big long movie. It would totally work. Casval, yeah. I'm really. I was thinking about it, so let me grab a thing. Sorry, I got stuff. So that means I got to do. Excuse me. Three unboxings and a couple reviews today after I get off the live stream. So I mean, a Casval Custom, I've always dug. I like the look of it. And I've already built... And I've already built the 3.0. And I wouldn't mind doing it again with my current skills. Yep, go do what you gotta do, Ryan. I think I'm actually gonna call it quits too. It's getting a little late in the day. Yeah, just use the cutscenes, exactly. You don't even have to, like, don't bother live. Don't make it live. Just do what they're doing with the cutscenes. The game looks phenomenal in and as it is, so don't bother making it live action. I didn't say make a real movie out of it. I said make a movie with the cutscenes. It's already a good movie that you're playing through. I think that's the biggest problem with trying to make a video game movie. Like for Halo, for instance, in my case, as being one of the main series I followed forever. It's a really great game, really good story, but they could really screw it up by trying to make it a standard movie. Because you're literally playing through a movie. So, how hard is it to take what you already have, the concrete thing, you already have concrete voice acting, just animate it on a real movie budget, using the exact same cutscenes, even like everything you would normally use, but just make it cohesive like a movie. I think that would work. Now, if you really want to know how bad video game movies don't work, if you've watched Gundam Age was created by a guy who had only ever done video games. So if you wondered why that was such a strange way to tell the story, and why the pacing was a little bit funny is because the guy who created it was a video game designer and planner and writer. So that's why that was a little bit weird. Ton of backpack sets. I don't think it's going to get a ton. I think it's only going to get the Diver Ace and then maybe one more upgrade. If anything, I think he's going to switch Gundams entirely. Seven Thieves is ruining your free time at the moment. Build Strike also got more clear parts. The weapon didn't get upgraded in a long time, though. Yeah. I don't know. I got no clue where the Build Diver series is going to go. I'm not too worried about it. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call it, guys. It's been roughly an hour. And I want to get to work. Miss Shoki's, odds are she's just napping on the couch, which is what she should be doing, dang it. But I've been having to charge my phone because it didn't charge at all last night. But guys, I appreciate everybody who joined in on the contest. Like I said, I appreciate all the judges who helped. Ryan for creating the shirts. Steve also for getting in on that and helping in that aspect. Anybody who got a foot in the door somewhere or spread the word or just flat out participated in this or just watched the videos. You all helped make this contest what it was. I didn't even really do that much. I just killed a tiny spider that was floating. And like, I feel bad that I didn't get to fulfill some of the things I wanted to do, like my custom Lupus. It's going to happen. It's going to continue to happen. But I wanted it to be there at the end. Same thing with Zeta. He wanted his to be done at the same time with this. Oh, that's cool. Sorry, I was just reading your comments. But you know, I wanted to do more with this, and I get that the 2-month time limit was probably the biggest killer. But now that this has happened, now that the foot is out there, the concept of a charity contest is out there, and the fact that you guys already know, I'm gonna do more in the future because it was fun for me to come up with the idea and then making it happen. While there was a lot of logistics nightmares in some of it, which I'm really good at logistics, by the way. The next one will be fleshed out a lot more over a longer period of time, and we'll give you guys a longer period of time to build and create and do the fun stuff that's necessary. So when we get there, we'll get there. Otherwise, thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for watching everything you do. The only thing I can always say about the videos for Lupus, especially the one that's coming out that's going to feature everybody who participated. Anybody who sent me a feature me as well will be thrown in there. Take the time to watch it all the way through. Kind of like I was saying on my Facebook last night. Forget the amount of work that I put into it. The editing, the downloading pictures, the shooting of the video. That's all on me too. But the time that the people put into building their things, the time that all my judges had to put into judging the contest, which took a lot of time out of their life, and as we discovered, every single one of us was incredibly busy with something. So take the time to watch the whole thing. Don't skip around. That's why I didn't put time codes. If you want to watch it on double speed, fine, but watch the whole thing. Because it shows credit to everybody who put in their hard work for this. And I'll say that to any video you watch, anybody's reviews, anything like that. I make long reviews. Not everybody does. Give everybody the time that they deserve. Because we all work hard to make these things happen. Whether it's a basic review, whether it's a contest, whether it's getting two guys together to build some cool custom Zoids. Give everybody the time that they put into it. It might take 20 minutes out of your day. It might take an hour out of your day. It took weeks out of our days or out of our lives. So do what you got to do. And that's just being brutally honest with you guys. So I appreciate everybody who does actually watch through all of my videos. And guys, go subscribe to everybody who helped out with this. If you haven't already, I know that TheKrowSama has been like exploding lately. He's like at almost 5,000. And we're actually right at about 2,500 right now. So yay for that. And Zeta, go ahead and give him some love. go over to GunplaFan15. Follow Inked Gunpla on over on the Twitch, over on Instagram and Facebook. Go follow Inked Gunpla on all that stuff. So I'll catch you guys later. I'm going to hurt you, Zeta. 2446 if you want to catch the winners. Well, that's not a problem to have, so just do what you got to do. But I'll catch you guys later. Of course, Zeta pops in at the last minute like a dork. So I'll catch you guys on the next review. Tomorrow, I'm guessing, will be the unboxing for the Castfall Custom. So that's what I'm going to be building this week, along with all these other HG kits. So once again, of course, have a great weekend, whatever's left of it for you. And have a great week, guys. And come back on Monday to check everything out. And actually, I take it back. Go unsubscribe from Zeta. Since he's being a jerk in the comments. Alright, I'll see you guys later.